lovely, lovely day. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Hope Channel. My name is Comfort, and I know it's the first time that you are seeing me on your set. Now, I'm here to do everything: inspiration, motivation, encouragement, and we're going to do a lot of, learning, unlearning and rethinking, and we are going to find solutions to the challenges that we face in life, because life is full of challenges. Each passing day, you're going to face an obstacle, you're going to face a challenge, a task that you had planned out so beautifully turns out the other round. We are going to look at solutions at all these, but while we do that, we'll be doing everything best on a Christian perspective. We are going to be looking at Bible-based solutions. Yes, my name is Comfort, as I said earlier on, and I am a life coach. Particularly, I am so passionate about personal branding and personal growth, because everything that we do is as a result of who we are as individuals. So on this program, which is Thrive with Coach Comfort, we are going to be looking at how we can be able to master, our talents, how we can be able to use our knowledge, our skills to our advantage. And we are also going to look at what does God say about us. All that right here on Hope Channel. And to start us off today, I want us to look at something that all of us find ourselves, inclined in, and that is attitude, mindset. Yeah, the mindset that we have plays a very, very big role on how we turn out. The mindset that we have plays a very vital role on how we relate with others, on how we do certain things and how we think, because mindset is a very, very big thing, and it's what I want us to look at as we are starting. So you can choose to call it mindset, and others can choose to call it the attitude. Yeah, so when we talk about attitude, we have positive attitude, we have negative attitude. You may not be able to describe what attitude is, but you'll be able to tell what attitude feels like. Yeah, in most cases we say this person is always full of negativity, like when we're dealing with someone that has a negative attitude. And while we deal with someone that has a positive attitude, we are looking at someone, we're like, hey, this person has vibe. And some of us like, I love Comfort's company because she's full of vibes. Yeah, even when you're feeling low, she has vibes. Now that is someone that has an attitude which is positive. And you need to know that the circumstances that surround you are as a result of your attitude. What you're going through right now is as a result of your attitude, which is why you're going to find someone that is going through a scenario, with another person, like they're going through the same challenge, they're going through the same obstacles, yeah, but the other person will be happy, and then the other one will always be a victim. They'll always want to be understood. What is the difference? The difference is in their attitude, and you need to know that everything about life has to do with attitude. Attitude is a game changer in your career, in your academics, in your spiritual life, in your marriage. It has to do with attitude. Attitude has a very, very, very big role that it plays in our lives. And you need to know that attitude is what precedes your actions. Before you do anything, you have already internalized it. What you do, your actions are only a reflection of what is inside of you. Yeah, and I love telling people that in most cases, by the time you call someone stupid, you have internalized it. By the time you're using certain words, by the time you say certain things about someone, you have already internalized them, and it's only, the outward, it's like a reaction to something that is inside of you. But what you are going to think has to do with your attitude. It's very important, as I said earlier, for you to be very careful of your attitude, for you to be very careful of your mindset. What are you saying? What are you thinking? Even the Bible talks about that. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 7, it says, so, how a man thinketh, so does he. So is he. Whatever you are thinking, you are going to eat what you think. You are going to dress what you think. You are going to talk what you think. So you need to safeguard your mind at all times for you to make sure that your mind is to your advantage, to say that your mind is at par with God's will for your life, for you to make sure that your life, is going to reflect the positive at the end of the journey. The Englishman says that an idle mind is the devil's workmanship. What does that mean? What you feed your mind with plays a very big, plays a vital role in how your life is going to turn out in the long run. And then you also need to know that your attitude is going to affect your outcome. Whatever, how things turn out for you is going to be based on your attitude. How do you start a task? You've been given, maybe assigned a role. You've been given an assignment. How do you start this assignment? Over the years that I have been in various roles, let me talk about positions in the church. How I start, how I start the year normally does, plays a very big part on how my year is going to proceed and how it's going to end, like the end result. When I start a task and I start it with a positive attitude, I start it with these positive energies, I'm going to be sure that this task is going to end on a positive note. And for the times that I have started a role, or I have started a task on a negative attitude, and I'm thinking of all the negative things that could happen, all the negative things that are happening at the moment, the end result is normally not satisfactory for me. I have seen that firsthand in my life, and I know that you that is watching right now, you may attest with me that you have found yourself in situations where, because you had a negative attitude about something or someone, you fail to accomplish a task. It happens to each and every one of us, but it's all about your attitude. What attitude are you carrying around? Our attitude affects our relationships with other people. How you relate with people has so much to do with your attitude. If you have a negative attitude, people will not want to, will not want to associate with you. I have seen people that decline to be in groups with someone because they're like, no. If I am going to be in the same group with Comfort, I'll rather not be part of this at all, because I know all that Comfort brings to the table are negative energies. I know that all Comfort brings to the table are going to be complaints, and these complaints are as a result of your mindset. They are as a result of your attitude. So your relationship, your social life is going to be affected. I've even seen people that will tell you, what, if my going out depends on Comfort, I'll rather stay. So you need to work on your attitude. You have to be very, very careful, such that you'll be able to relate with people better, such that you'll be able to accomplish your tasks better, such that you will know what you say, what you speak, what you do, and whatever it is that you think will be from a positive side, because of your attitude, because of your mindset. Because I remember one time I got someone who came to me, and he needed advice. He was given a role at his workplace, and he felt he didn't, meet he didn't meet the expectations of his boss to be able to accomplish the task that had been given to him. So I sat down with him and asked, because he had underscored than what was expected of him. And because he had underscored, they went through an appraisal, and his boss was showing his dissatisfaction or his disappointment in him. So initially, by the time the boss appointed him to take over that particular position, he believed in him. I believed. So when he came to me, we sat down and we had a conversation, we had a chat. So I asked him, how did it start? How were you appointed? Or how were you given this position that you are in right now? And he tells me, no, we had an appraisal, and out of the appraisal, I got a promotion. So of course, that promotion comes with benefits, other benefits. So when he gets the promotion, his colleagues thought that he was not the best candidate for that position. And because his friends thought so, he also believed in him that, no, I am not the right candidate to be in this position. And that affected his outcome. So I asked him, and he told me, every time I want to do something, I think of the fact that I am unable to. I think of the fact that I do not deserve to be in this position. And that affected him until his 3 months, because he was on 3 months probation. So when the 3 months ended, the probationary period, he had to go back for appraisal, and his boss was disappointed with him. And he told me that these were the words of his boss: I believed in you, but you have proved me wrong. I believed in you, but you have proved me wrong. You could be watching me right now, and you have a task that you are supposed to be getting to right now, and maybe you are not performing to your best. You're not putting your best foot forward. Why? What could be wrong? Is it what people are saying? Is it what you believe of yourself? Today, I want to implore you to change your mindset, shift your attitude, start looking at things from negative to positive, because even in every negative there is something positive that comes out of it. Go back and reread Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7. May the good Lord be with you. My name is Comfort, and thank you for being on tonight. Let us meet again tomorrow as we continue looking at attitude. Okay.